Details continue to emerge about the special counsel's findings in the Russia probe hours after it was made public. In the report today, Mueller's team said evidence they obtained about the president's actions presented difficult issues, which prevented them from conclusively determining no criminal conduct occurred. Regarding obstruction of justice, the president did not commit a crime, but also was not exonerated. And the president of conservative watchdog group Judicial Watch sounded off on those findings, and One America's John Hines caught up with Tom Fitton and has this report from Washington.
Tom Fitton, thank you very much for talking to One America News on this important occasion.
You're welcome.
This, of course, is the Mueller report, and it's 400 pages, 2 volumes. I guess it's about 370 with about 50 pages of appendices or so forth. And I just wanted to show that to you because one of the things I noticed just flipping through it, just prima facie, and I don't know what you expected, but it certainly isn't what I expected, is there seem to be relatively few redactions. Are you surprised there aren't more redactions in this report?
No, I'm not surprised because the Mueller special counsel operation wanted to get this dirt out on the president. So they created a document that would ensure much of it would be released to the public. I do think in the end it was inappropriate for Mueller to come out with such a monstrous report implying the president did something wrong while ultimately acknowledging in the end that he did nothing wrong. Certainly on the collusion, there's a bunch of immaterial material about Russia contacts with people associated in and around his campaign that don't amount to much. I don't know why it's all in there other than to imply there was something more to it than ultimately there was, which was that there was no collusion.
Talk about this issue of obstruction of justice and talk about the connection between the concept of obstruction and then also this concept of intent, because I gather the hook there is you can't have obstruction unless you have intent. Apparently, part of this investigation got into that. What have you gleaned?
Trump is an innocent man, and he thought he was abused and misused by some people around him and this entire Russia investigation and hoax. And so he was angry about it and was trying to exercise his powers as president to make sure that justice was being fairly administered, while not protecting anyone, because he knew there was nothing underlying in terms of his involvement and his campaign's involvement with Russia. It's a political document designed to smear the president and provide opportunities for the Democrats on the Hill to try to thread an impeachment effort against the president. But you know, on the other hand, this is why they're upset with Attorney General Barr, because Barr saw through this, it's pretty clear, and Barr's highlighted the core elements of the report: no collusion, no obstruction of justice.
And no intent to obstruct justice.
You know, if you're innocent, it's hard to make the case there was an intent to obstruct justice because, you know, what are you trying to cover up? Your innocence? Look, the Democratic Party through the DNC and the Clinton campaign colluded with, by their own admission, Russia intelligence. They used Russian intelligence sources to concoct this Russia theory. They had happy co-conspirators in the Obama FBI and Justice Department and CIA and NSA, and they all just happily went after President Trump with this massive spy operation during his campaign and well into his presidency. That's the scandal. This report is their best last effort to try to smear the president, and it failed.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.